Hi everyone. Today we shall discuss about the movements of the earth. In our last class also we have discussed about the topic movement of the earth regarding the subject social science for the grade 5. Today we shall continue our topic movement of the earth. In our last classes we have studied about the rotation, revolution, equinox and some other important topics which are mentioned or which are comes in the topic movements of the earth. See, in today's class, we shall move on to our next and very important topic, that is eclipse. I think you are very familiar with all these solar eclipse and lunar eclipse because these are the natural phenomena which are going to take place frequently for a year, twice or thrice. I think there are many beliefs and evils about these eclipse. So I think you are very familiar with all these words. See, there is an important scientific reasons. The eclipse are the natural phenomena which are having their own scientific reasons. The eclipse takes place because of the movements of the earth. In our last class, we have discussed about the equinox. I mean, when the sun, moon, and the earth comes in the same ray, such kind of natural phenomenon is known as equinox. In the same way, the eclipse also a natural phenomenon. These are not artificial phenomena. These eclipse or these creations, this phenomenon takes place in our solar system itself. Why? The reason behind the eclipse is not any kind of evils or beliefs. The reason behind the eclipse is movements of the earth. The eclipse takes place because of the changes or certainty in the movement of the earth. If sun rays are falling on earth, it's a natural phenomena. It is non-obstructed phenomena. If anything, any heavenly body or any creatures obstruct the falling of sun rays from sun to earth, such kind of phenomenon, such natural phenomena are called as eclipse. The restriction of rays falling from the sun to earth or sun to heavenly body, such kind of natural phenomena are called as eclipse. See, we are familiar with the two important eclipses. Those are solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Why the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse are very important means, see, solar eclipse is an eclipse or a natural phenomena which takes place in the case of sun. Sun is the only star which is very near to earth, and sun gives us, we are going to get many things, many useful things from the sun, and sun is a main part or a leader of our solar system. So solar eclipse plays a very important role in our studies. And lunar eclipse, moon is a natural satellite of earth, and moon plays a very important major role in the earth surface. So we are in the need, or it's very important to study about the lunar eclipse. Today in this class we shall go through with the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. As I said you before, eclipse means the abstraction which comes in the middle of two heavenly bodies. If any other heavenly body comes in the middle of the orbit of two heavenly bodies, it distracts the flowing of sun rays or it distracts the light flowing from one heavenly body to another heavenly body. Such kind of natural phenomena are called as solar eclipse. In the case of solar eclipse, the moon passes between the earth and sun. See, as I said you before, earth rotates, earth turns itself, it spins itself, it is called as rotation. Earth revolves around the sun, it is called as revolution. In the time of revolution, when the earth and sun, when the moon comes in the between of earth and sun, such kind of natural phenomenon is known as solar eclipse. If the moon interferes in the orbit of sun and earth, at that time the sun rays can't fall directly on the earth. So the heavenly body moon obstruct the falling of sun rays from sun to earth. Such kind of natural phenomenon is known as solar eclipse. In the time of solar eclipse, the color of sun will be changed. Usually we will look sun in the yellowish color or in a very bright color. But when in the time of eclipse, the sun will be in a reddish color and or a little orange in color. So it is an effect of eclipse. I mean, it is the effect of solar eclipse, and the solar eclipse will take place very near to the new moon days itself. And it is a natural phenomena. It does not take place frequently. Very rarely we can see the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is very dangerous. I mean, to see. We should not see the solar eclipse by our naked eyes itself. We should use some instruments to look at or to see the solar eclipse. Next, we shall move on to the lunar eclipse. As I said, solar eclipse. In the same way, lunar eclipse also an important concept. It is also a kind of obstruction in which the earth moves. The earth moves between the sun and moon. If the heavenly body, if our planet earth moves in between the sun and moon, such kind of natural phenomenon is known as lunar eclipse. See, the lunar eclipse will take place frequently. In this year itself, luckily or unluckily, we have seen many eclipses in this year also. When the earth passes in between the sun and moon, such kind of natural phenomenon is known as lunar eclipse. We can see the lunar eclipse by our naked eyes itself because it is not such dangerous or it doesn't affect our eyes. See, solar eclipse, if we are going to see the solar eclipse directly in our naked eyes itself, it will affect to the retina and some other part of our eyes. But in the lunar eclipse will be there for very few hours only, 1 to 3 hours is maximum. But solar eclipse takes a large time, and it is not good for the head for seeing the solar eclipse. But lunar eclipse we are going to take place frequently, and we can see the lunar eclipse by our naked eyes itself. This is about the topic movement of the earth. This completes the second lesson of 5th standard social science. Thank you, Mananda.